Great Sunday evening, March 1st. I did not realize that so many college students are going into midterms this week. Oh! So if you all have a minute, pray for those who are away at school and know that the Lord will continue to do a good work in them as they yield their wills to the Lord. And in verse 6 of Philippians 1, we're not there today, but being confident, right? Don't get nervous, college students, being confident of this very thing, that he which have begun a good work from the start of the semester, from the start of the school year, he began that good work and he will perform it. He will continue it until the day of Jesus Christ. And talking about the works of the Lord in Philippians 2:13, it is God, he is your source, which worketh in you both to will, he wants your all, and he will do his good pleasure once we surrender everything to him. He'll teach us everything. Yes, he will. Psalms 145, talking about thy works. One generation shall praise thy works unto another and shall declare thy mighty acts. God will do miracles for college students and this young generation according to his plan, not our plan. We're just to acknowledge him. And also in verse 5, we are going to speak of his wondrous works, the glorious honor of what he has done. And in verse 10, all thy works shall praise thee, O Lord, and thy saints shall bless thee. He's the one who does the miracles. Some of the works that he does, maybe we have some tests coming up this week, not even academic, but maybe medical tests. The Lord can turn situations around. He can make the results all for his glory. And then doctors will be scratching their head. Doctors practice, right? They're not perfect. No, they have to research too. While they're waiting, while patients are waiting in a room, you better know that doctors are researching on computers. Well, what is this? These symptoms and everything. They don't know everything, right? It's a lot of learning on the job. So who is omniscient, knows everything? Amen. Our God. In verse 17 of 145, the Lord is righteous in all his ways and holy in all his works. Let's go to the source. Because today is March 1st, we would go to Proverbs 1. And we already went to Psalms 1, where we're not to, I was telling the teenagers and young adults today, don't waste your time. You need to do an inventory of your peer group. If people are pulling away from the plan that God has for your life, you remember Psalms 1, it says, do not sit in the seat of the scornful and standeth in the way of sinners. No, you're to delight in the ways of the Lord and his word. And in Proverbs 1:10, my son, if sinners entice thee, if they're trying to pull you one way, consent thou not. The remedy is in verse 15, my son, walk thou not in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path. You are on a mission. All these young people, all these adults, let's stay focused. Let's cut the fat and let's trim the time wasters and let's do the work of God. Look, time is a luxury and it's nice to enjoy and chill out and to prepare for the week. But God has an assignment for each one of us. And we want to hear, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Have a good evening in the Lord and prepare for the week. Good night.